No,
We can be cool in the back.
What's going on YouTube? I'm Poji Force. We're discussing seating arrangements.
What's up? I'm CVH. Subscribe to me too.
What's up?
Matthew, Nathan. We got everyone here together today for card of the week at my house. It's a water card this week. We're going to be talking
We're
about.
doing that too?
What?
Card of the week too?
This is card of the week. That's all we're doing right now.
Yeah. I thought-
We're going to do your thing after.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, you two.
All right. Card of the week this week: Rusalka Aqua Chaser, 4 mana, 1,000 power. Let's get a nice close up there. Yeah. A little bit of glare. Ability.
You have it in a sleeve.
Take it out of the sleeve and yeah. Still a little bit of glare, but it's not as bad.
It's actually something. You
Trench
can read
Hunter,
this
huh?
time.
Psionic Rebuke. When this creature enters the battle zone, return target creature. What are you looking at? The bird, yeah.
Obviously, the bird.
The awesome bird.
Because everything's reflected in iMovie. And I'm trying to point at the bird, but Christian's head is in the way. There's the bird.
Yeah, Christian.
Aqua Chaser, 4 for 1, bounce something. He's Veil Vortex with a body. Really popular right now, really good.
Why are you staring at me?
Because you're staring.
Oh, of course I'm staring.
Well, anyone else want to comment on the card?
Yeah, it's really good. As a follow to turn 3 Seneschal, Giga Stand, etc.
The card is insane.
It is.
I mean, it's weak, so it's not
It's
going to
got
swing
its
over
value.
anything, and everything blocks it. But his ability is really good, considering.
It doesn't matter, because anything can break a shield.
You gain momentum.
Because it's the same as Veil Vortex, but you have a 1,000 power body that can potentially break shields in one game. So
Their field is diminishing in size. Yours is increasing in size.
he is Barrage weak, which is a problem in a
Who
blurple deck.
cares? Everything's barrage
But,
weak.
yeah, kind of, yeah. Because you play a deck against me that was blurple Barrage weak. When I was running 3 Barrage in the deck,
yes.
and you still kick my ass. So yeah, he's really good. Trying to cover something that's not obvious like Neuron, but still good. There's only so many good water cards.
I mean,
really.
Rusalka I'd say is pretty obviously good right now.
Yeah.
But it's still worth.
But it's not as obvious as Neuron. I'm pretty sure everyone's talking about Neuron.
I think
A
Rusalka's a
million.
better card.
Yeah.
Done. I said it.
I mean, if you're playing water, you obviously play it.
Yeah. I mean, at least I'm not always a 3 of maybe, but maybe 2.
No, like in control, I still run 2. Like even the 4 soup control, I was like, yeah, 2 Rusalka just for
Yeah.
going Seneschal Rusalka. It's too good.
I kind of like that setup myself. You drop Seneschal, they usually drop a blocker if they can't get rid of them immediately, and then you just bounce the blocker, swing, and draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's what I did.
As Matt plays with his feet.
My foot's sprained. I'm trying really hard not to.
it's sprained, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What
Don't
are you
hurt
doing
yourself.
walking around?
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, you two.
Oh, YouTube. Alright, I guess that's all we really have to say about Rusalka. Really good card, Barrage weak, but his effect is amazing. So,
Put it
Tell
in
him
your
about
water
Tempo,
decks.
Matt. Tell him about Tempo and why Rusalka is so good.
Are we going to just have like a little video about that?
We're at 2 minutes. You have to say something else.
yeah, this is kind of short.
Like, to be fair, what tempo is just you get card advantage and you get a lot of advantage on the board presence. Like, it's just you clear. I guess it's like controlling aggro. That's kind of what it is.
Yeah,
You
that's what I use in my article, so good thing
Right.
I was right. It's like, it's gaining advantage in the game, not
Right.
directly related to how many cards you have in comparison to your
It's
opponent's
just
the
like-
board.
Like, when you look at the board position, like they have like, I mean, when I have like a cyber trader in play, I'm like, okay, attack you, because like you can draw as many cards as you want. It's so early in the game that you're like blocker. I'm like, okay, Screeching Ceratorval or Rusalka, and you lose cards. Like, I'm just attacking you now.
It's control. That's about, instead of building a board and then going in all at once, it's about getting momentum and keeping momentum.
Yeah,
Right,
it's like,
because
it doesn't matter how many
they will
cards.
never catch up. They're always going
Yeah.
1 for 1, 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Like, even if they hit a shield blast, I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I just go Cyber Sprite, Neuron, kill you, draw.
Yeah.
Like,
In fact, from what the tempo decks don't even rely too much on blasts. I mean, they're there, but you don't run that many.
no, I meant like
Because
like,
it's about keeping momentum.
right, but it's against your opponent. Like their blasts are kind of relevant to
I
what
know.
you're doing. It can kind of impede.
I know,
you.
but I'm saying like your own blasts, like you don't really play a blast defensive deck. It's an aggressive deck.
Yeah.
Right. But the thing is, like a lot of times I hit into like Tendril Grass or Barrage, and I just still come back because
Yeah.
like you always have to prepare against that.
It's kind of interesting to
Tendril
see.
especially because like in Blurple you don't necessarily have to play that much mana. You can stay at 4, and then as soon as they Tendril you, yeah, they gain field presence,
Right.
but then you can do crazy combo plays like Rusalka plus Neuron and plus
Right.
all that.
I mean,
I actually love playing against nature for that purpose because they'll usually, if they're not running dark, they're running Return to Soil and Root Trap. And even if they are running dark, they're usually running Tendril Grass. So even though I lose board presence when they grasp, I get up to like 9-10 mana. I can go like 4 or 5 Hydro Medusa.
Yeah, it's funny because
Or
like
3/5 Hydro
them
Medusa.
returning your Neuron is like it's still the optimal play for them, but it still sucks for them to make it because it gives you so much.
Because
Choice.
at 4 mana, I could easily do it again because it's probably on a sprite.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to, I'll go Aqua Seneschal Neuron just for the fast attack and being unblockable. But
Wins games.
I mean, tempo like always has like different variations like in the matchups. Like in the control mirror, like in the control matchup, I always put mana down because I always play like
Skull Shatter.
like 1 or 2 Skull Shatter.
That's another thing too. I mean, I actually don't play Skull Shatter in my build, but I always play mana.
I mean, you don't have to because you can just stabilize on like 4 or 5.
I mean, I have basic like in the build that I had like 2 slots that could be whatever I wanted them to be, and I chose to make them refis just so that way I'd have a blocker that wasn't Barrage weak.
But it's still screeching.
You don't really need
Still
blockers in the deck though, because like you're already aggressive as it is. Like
the only blocker I think is real necessary is Gloom Hollow, just because it's so
Right.
many relevant things.
Well,
like you have enough removal.
Cyber Sprite if you're desperate. and
Well,
you-
yeah, but that's I
mean,
wouldn't. I don't
like,
know if
there's
I wouldn't
been
use
time-
Sprite if it wasn't for bait.
I mean, I've used it as a chump block just because it protected other guys that I could swing for game with.
It varies on the matchups because against aggro, it's just a game of
Yeah.
it's just a game of stability. Like, oh, I survived. I'm at 2 shields. Like, I kill your board. You have 2 cards in hand. You're dead now. That's pretty much.
I mean, I
it.
could easily take out those 2 refi, put in a 3rd Rusalka and a 3rd Neuron, but I don't know.
I like 3 yourself.
I don't know if I need 3 Neuron.
I run 1 Ice Blades,
I ended up taking the one Neptus I
I
had
do
in it out.
just the one.
just the one.
I can
There's a
try
lot of
it.
sick text with it because like.
Yeah,
well,
my-
I would-
mine
I would
protected
just-
so
I would
much,
just-
run 1 Giga Stand, 1 Skull Shatter.
I would just want to keep it a water card so that way the balance is not
Yeah.
too one-sided.
I'm mad we just talked about building decks for like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
But
it's not so much
Rusalka's
about
the basis of all
Rusalka.
of that.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to get competitive. Build Blurple tempo. That's insane.
Every deck is Rusalka beat down.
It's different from what you usually say.
Seneschal beat down
Yeah.
with Rusalka.
Rusalka's nice.
Same
Same
thing.
thing.
Maybe I should run 3 Rusalka. Who knows?
Just
So,
play
yeah.
every good card in a deck and you should win.
Usually.
That's Kaijudo.
Who was it who runs a 5 Civ deck?
Philip.
What do you think of that?
I haven't seen a specific build, but I can't imagine it's consistent right now.
I mean, I've seen it do some interesting things, but it plays very inconsistent.
Like, I've
Maybe
seen evolutions in it, and I think
Yeah.
that if he just focused down to 2 or 3, or even 4, speed. I don't see a reason for 5 right now.
I think that's good enough for now. That's it, YouTube. Hope you enjoyed. Like, favorite, subscribe. Do along Kaijudo Masters. We'll see you later.